G'day viewers, Retro Man here. Today I'll be unboxing the Leif Garrett memoir, Idle Truth. Stay tuned for more.
Coming to you from a basement studio somewhere down under, it's the 80s Show with Australia's Retro Man. On tonight's show, Retro Man unboxes the Leif Garrett book, Idle Truth. Well, what are we waiting for? Lights, camera, Retro Man.
G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the 80s Show. Now today I will be doing an unboxing of a fantastic book. It's a memoir. This is the package right here. I mean, this is from Amazon. And look at it, it's Rings of Power, it says on here. This is the latest Amazon Prime Lord of the Rings show. I mean, they've packaged it up there and they've got a Paramount logo on the side as well. And there's a lot going on this package. But anyway, guys, what's inside is a book. It's a memoir, as I said. And it's about a singer from the 70s and 80s. Actually, he was a bit of an actor as well. You've probably heard the name, guys. A guy called Leif Garrett. Now, he was a bit of a pin-up boy as well, Leif, and he also had his fair share of ladies in the 70s and 80s. I mean, he was everywhere for a while there. I mean, Brooke Shields, I've heard that he dated over the years, and others. And he had a few hits out, and he starred in a few films. He even starred in a few spaghetti westerns. And Lee Van Cleef from The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, and from the Master TV series. I mean, he hooked up with that guy, and they did a couple of spaghetti westerns. I think one of them was called God's Gun, if you're into spaghetti westerns. But anyway, it's all about Leif Garrett's memoir. It's called Idle Truths, and I have it right here in this package.
I'll tell you, he seems to be really popular with a lot of girls.
Screaming fans, fame and fortune.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leif Garrett.
So let's not waste any time, guys. Let's get stuck into it. And I've got my silver snippers, and I'm just going to cut this little piece here. And I'm going to cut here. And then hopefully this box will open up pretty easily. So let's have a look here. And what I've discovered, amazingly, is there's two items inside. I've forgotten about something here. So anyway, guys, I will leave the other item there and I will just take out the Leif Garrett item. This is it right here. Man, Idle Truth, a memoir, Leif Garrett. This is it. This is the hard-covered edition. And I'm super excited to read this one. I mean, Leif Garrett was also in that great teen epic, The Outsiders, with all those wonderful actors like Rob Lowe and Tom Cruise and Ralph Macchio and C. Thomas Howell and, of course, Matt Dillon. And he was part of that ensemble. And Leif Garrett, I mean, hey, that was probably the biggest thing he did in the 80s. He's not even on the poster, but he's well known for it. But if you grew up in the 70s, guys, I mean, you couldn't escape Leif Garrett. He was on the airwaves in America. I mean, he had some songs out and he was definitely hot to trot. So this is his memoir and we're going to have a quick look through. So this is the cover, guys. We've got a great shot of a long-haired Leif Garrett. This is definitely the 70s. And Idle Truth, a memoir, is the book. Nice hard-covered edition. And if we peel that back, we've got that on the side, Idle Truth, Leif Garrett. So we've got the nice little dust jacket there that I like on these hard-covered books. And let's go through here. We've got the contents, and look, it's pretty. Woo! There's a lot in this. There's a big table of contents. That's the introduction, prologue, part 1 before. So this will take you essentially through Leif Garrett's turbulent whirlwind life. I mean, this guy was big in the 70s. He was still around in the 80s. And basically, whoa, that was Burt Reynolds and Leif Garrett, that picture. There you go. There's old Burt, Smokey and the Bandit Burt. Let's keep going. But yeah, Leif's had his ups and downs over the years. In fact, I've heard that he's struggled with addiction over the years. And I mean, some people handle fame a little bit better than others. And maybe Leif fell into the trappings there. But this should be a very interesting read. I've heard a lot of things about this book. And as you can see, I mean, it's pretty intense. I mean, there's a lot of words on these pages. And, of course, there's a great photo section. So let's have a look here. There's Leif and Jodie Foster. It says here, my first crush. And there's some other people here. I mean, look, Leif and Muhammad Ali. And look at that, Leif on stage. And, man, Leif with some boxing gloves. But definitely that's him with Nicolette Sheridan, who was a bit of a soapy star back in the day. But yeah, Leif has definitely had his ups and downs. But the good thing is that he's still around, and he's produced a book like this, which will touch on all aspects of his life. And I mean, it's probably a good thing that Leif has got this out there for his fans to enjoy. And there's a great shot of him on the back. So former teen idol Leif Garrett bears his soul for the first time ever, revealing his deepest secrets about the extraordinary highs and devastating lows he has survived over the years. So this should be a bit of a gritty memoir. I mean, it should be hard-hitting and, of course, full of truths. So there we have it, guys. Leif Garrett, Idle Truth, a memoir. And this is a bit of a harrowing tale, this one. I'm just looking at the back here. I mean, this is a survivor's story, essentially. Leif definitely had his ups and downs, and he's laid it all on the page here. So this should be a fascinating read. I'm going to get stuck into this one as soon as I've finished rolling here. And it should be very interesting to find out more about this guy. I mean, Leif Garrett, I mean, he's a singer, he's an actor, and yeah, there is more than meets the eye when it comes to this guy. There's a lot going on, and he had a turbulent life, but he's letting us all in on the ups and downs of stardom in his own words. This is his truth, and it should be very interesting to check this one out. I will be deep diving into it straight away.
You've made a fortune, you lost a fortune, you've been on the top, you've been on the bottom. Would you do it all over again if you had the chance?
Oh, man. I didn't have to work for anything. It was just sort of given to me because of the way I looked and things like that. And I never really felt that I earned it, you know? And I wasn't really a singer to begin with. I became a good singer, I think, and I think that I became a good stage performer.
Do you think you earned it now? Do you look back and go, hang on, I worked really hard?
I really do.
So tell me, guys, what do you think about Leif Garrett? Were you a follower of his music? Have you seen some of his movies over the years? Have you read Leif's memoir? Tell me in the comments below. And in the meantime, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep watching The 80s Show, because I have a lot more coming your way. Anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure talking about this Leif Garrett memoir, and I can't wait to deep dive into this one. It should be a great read. So there we have it, guys, another episode of The 80s Show, but I will be back again very soon. Anyway, guys, this is Retro Man, living the dream, 80s style. Stay gold.
Everybody's got surfing USA.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang and just as cool as Leif Garrett singing Surfin' USA.
Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Please subscribe and good night, viewers.